said, you go to a place where you're loved and appreciated. It's so scary, and it takes courage to go abroad, live abroad. We take pride in being stay-at-home mom. Even if you're pretty but your attitude stinks, it doesn't
Then
matter.
you ain't pretty no more. Rolling by sight. Here we go. What's good, people? This is Rich.
This is Chang.
And today we're going to be reacting to a few Passport Bros videos. So, without holding you, let's get right into it.
You're so mellow today. Later you'll be riled up. Before we continue, don't forget to like and comment down below. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.
Please.
All right, let's get right into it.
Let's get it.
Let's check out the first video.
Ooh, I'm all for Passport Bros. If you want to go somewhere where they're going to love, respect you, cherish you, cook and clean, and they understand their roles, you should go somewhere where you're loved, because women in today's society, especially modern day women, not all women, it's just you guys forgot your roles. You're supposed to cook, you're supposed to clean, you're supposed to love your partner and take care of his heart and soul, just like men take care of us physically, mentally, and they provide for us. They never forgot their role. So men, if you want to be a Passport Bro, I support it 100%. Have fun.
Wow. Preach.
Preach. Shout out to Masculine Logic for dropping that video on us.
Agree. So she's preaching, and I agree to everything that she said. You go to a place where you're loved and appreciated.
I mean, we all go to places where we want to be loved and appreciated. And look, whether you're a Passport Bro or not, I'm not a Passport Bro. I just love travel and I love living abroad. But you want to be in a place where you're appreciated for the things you do. And if you're providing for your woman, whether it's 50-50, 75-25, or 100-0, if you're a provider, then you want to feel appreciated for what you do. And it's a great thing to feel appreciated by someone, for sure.
Don't forget your roles. Like, for example, naturally, a woman's role is to take care of the house, and then the man will provide. It's a compromise because it can be interchanged, but again, it depends on how you talk or depends on your arrangement.
I think there's a different dynamic in every family, right? Every family has to figure out what their own dynamic is and what works for them. So I totally agree. And I think no matter where you want to go to find love, it's your right. I mean, everybody can go. If you are from California, you want to go to Ohio to find love, you can go to Ohio. If you're from the US and you want to go to Thailand or the Philippines or somewhere else to find love, then go there.
Yeah, it's never an easy job to stay at home and take care of the family. So we take pride in being stay-at-home mom or dad, because the values that the children will learn, your kids will learn, starts at home.
For sure, for sure. Okay. All right, well, let's get on to our next video.
How do you think it is today that a lot of American men are going overseas to find wives?
I cannot relate. It is the real thing, but it's just insecurity. Think overseas, go overseas, babe. I completely disagree, because it takes a whole lot of courage, a whole lot of self-confidence, somewhat of financial stability, and a passport, which a lot of chicks don't even have, for a man to go overseas and find his wife. And actually really be the ones who are complaining about men leaving the US to find their wives. It be the women themselves. Isn't it true that you hear so many women online talking about, leave, we don't want you here, leave, go find yourself a doormat, leave, you think you're better than everybody else now since you have a passport, where are you going? Basically, women are shaming men and insulting them for trying to do better for themselves. I hear women talking about they want to do better for themselves all the time. So what's wrong when a man wants to do that for himself? Unfortunately, some women in America are not submissive, they are way too masculine, and they don't want to cater to a man. So girlfriend, you may look feminine, but if your attitude stinks, what is a man supposed to do besides moving on? And then you're going to be mad at him for it and call him insecure?
Damn! How about that?
Facts.
Right? So shout out to Get Your Passport for that. I mean, she was just straight spitting facts, right? I mean, it is what it is. You want to go first?
Yeah, I totally agree with this stitch right here. It's so scary, and it takes courage to go abroad, live abroad, especially when you don't know anyone from that country, because it's an adventure, yes, it's a learning experience, yes, but going out or stepping out of your comfort zone is definitely scary for me to do. It's courageous to all those people who do it.
Right. And imagine, I mean, we're here in the Philippines, but imagine the cats that go to a country where they don't even speak the language and have to learn the culture, the language, and all those things. That's a huge adjustment. It does take courage and it takes money. And that's not to say that passport bros or any other men move into Asian countries or other countries have money flowing for all out of their pockets or that they're broke either. But it does mean that you do have to have a certain amount of income. You do have to have a certain amount of money to be able to fly back and forth, especially if you're going to Asia. The Dominican Republic is not that far. Colombia is not that far. It's pretty short plane ride. But when you're talking about going to Thailand, when you're talking about going to the Philippines or Cambodia or Vietnam or any other Southeast Asian country, you're talking about a minimum of a 13 to 17-hour flight. So, I mean, it's a flight for your ass. So shout out to them. And shout out to the woman who, in the video, recognizing the courage that it takes.
So even if you're pretty but your attitude stinks, it doesn't
Then
matter.
you ain't pretty no more.
Beauty fades,
Yeah.
but the personality is what stays. It's your attitude that says a lot, or your character that says a lot. A whole bunch. So yeah, it's your character, your attitude that says a lot about you.
I agree. And I'll keep saying this. For the women who are saying the passport bros are dusty, we didn't want them, we don't want them, they ain't no good, they're broke, and blah, blah, blah. Stop making these damn videos talking about passport bros and where they're going and what they're doing if you don't care. And keep it pushing, right? Because even the men that are staying are checking out and they just don't even want to date a lot of women. So, and a lot of women don't want to date them because a lot of the dudes that are staying ain't worth a damn. So don't nobody really want them either.
I agree.
Next video.
So can you cook?
Yes, I can cook, I can clean.
Yeah, see, this is why I came to Thailand, to find a traditional woman. See, in the United States, all they do
Oh my God.
is complain.
A lot of the passport bros will be like, women only want you for your money. And then they go get their 90-day fiance on, and she's clearly just with you for your money.
Where if I'm working all day, sorry, I maybe don't want to come home and cook for 2 hours to feed you when you get off.
Even when I'm not working all day, I don't want to be home cooking for 2 hours.
It's men that talk like this, that act like this, who hate black women. To be fair, he's also just comparing American women.
Well, he didn't go to Africa. He went to Thailand.
But he said American.
He could have gone to Jamaica too.
It's not like he went to a European country.
Yeah, but you're not ending up in Thailand. You're choosing Thailand.
It's not even about the woman. It's just cheaper in Thailand. You can't get no in America because the eggs is $10.
Unfortunately, we have to attach that
But
to
no,
race.
but
To be fair, though, he was ugly.
But, sir, you are not fine. No, he's not.
All right, so I'll start on this one.
Okay.
But first, I want to say something for the women because I have 10 sisters, right? So yes, 10. I said 10.
Heard that right.
So my thing is this: I know firsthand all women are not like that. There are plenty of women in the States. I can't speak for the UK or other Western countries because I'm not from there, but there are plenty of women in the States who cook, who clean, who take care of their men, who take care of their families. I can attest to it. I got sisters who I watch do that, who I watch take care of their men, who I watch cook for them, keep a clean house. Shout out to my sister Twyla, because your house is always spotless clean. Shout out to my sister Reese, because your place is always spotless clean, always on point. So it's not all women. It's not all women at all. And so I don't want to come on here acting like it's all women or all women do that. There's plenty of women who take good care of their families, who take good care of their men. But I do want to say this: anything worth having involves sacrifice. Anything worth doing involves sacrifice. You got to give up something big to get something big. So being in a good relationship, a healthy relationship, might involve cooking and cleaning, or even having a job, or division of labor, some kind of division of labor where you guys work out who's doing what. Anything worth having is going to have some kind of sacrifice with it, because it's a big thing.
Yeah.
So you got to give up something. If you got a career, you might have to give up family. If you got family, you might have to give up your career, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to give up something. Nobody gets everything.
Yeah. That for me, this is pride. Definitely, she clearly stated that even if I'm not working,
right.
Even if I'm not working, I wouldn't cook for you.
Cook, right?
I mean, are you sure a relationship is not like take. It's a give and take for
Right,
a reason.
right.
So it should be reciprocal. So just like what you said, if you offer something to the table, then your partner should offer something in return too.
And I think if your man ain't bringing nothing to the table, then why are you with him?
Yeah, so that's not how we rock here in the Philippines, to be honest.
Why
Because
that's not how we rock. You've been around me too long, man.
yeah, I know.
You've been around me too long.
Because just to support what I said, husband and wife, you represent each other. So when you're out in public, you have to dress decently or dress properly because you're representing your husband. Same with the husband. When you have to dress or to treat your wife properly because you are representing each other.
There's one more point that I definitely wanted to make. In the video, she said something about black men hating black women. I don't see that. What I do see is black men out there who maybe they feel like they can't meet your standards. However, wherever your standards are, maybe they feel like they just can't meet your standards. But there's a woman over here or over there that they can meet their standards, just that they're totally acceptable for that woman. And they're saying, this woman looks good. She treats me good. She's appreciative of what I have to offer. Why? And she's fine. Why wouldn't I take her? Like, instead, you got these high ass standards, and she's like, "You're cool just the way you are. I'll take you." Why wouldn't I mess with her instead of messing with you, who don't even look as good, who ain't supportive? Why wouldn't I go be with her instead of you? I don't want to deal with somebody who's like that. You say, well, you just don't want to deal with somebody, or you can't deal with somebody like me. I don't want to deal with somebody like you. I want to come home to peace. As opposed to you nagging me and hollering at me and talking crazy to me.
And at the end of the day, respect will always beget respect. So if you respect your partner, then you will be given the due respect that you deserve.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Preach, girl. Preach on. Wow. So why blame a man for going out and trying to find what he's looking for, whether it's in a relationship, no matter where it's at, no matter what country it's in? Why blame him or shame him?
Isn't it like double standards? Like, for example, the girls would always say, "Oh, I won't settle for anything less."
Right.
And then the guys, if they chose to not settle for anything less, they will be shamed for it. Yeah.
He's saying he don't want to settle either, right?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, look, let's be really real. If we've been really real, I mean, there's some women out there that's some really big women, right? So maybe he's not into big women. And post 35, both of us are older than 35. It's tough to find a woman who doesn't have kids, ain't super big, right? So what if he decides he wants to go somewhere else, to another country or wherever, to get someone that he desires, that he prefers? Isn't that the same thing? Isn't it not settling on his part?
I have preferences. There are a lot of local men here, but what if I want to date foreign men? Would you shame me for doing that?
Yeah, I shame you. No, I mean, look, you could date. I mean, obviously, your late husband was a Filipino man.
Yeah.
But look, you can date whoever you want to date. That's your preference. What's it to me? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, what's it to me? How does it affect my life? Who you date, right?
Yeah,
ain't that what we all doing? We all trying to find that partner that we want to be with, that's going to be a lifetime partner. If he goes to another country, then so be it.
Yeah, it's your happiness. It's your choice to be
the bottom
happy.
line.
So
or not happy.
Happiness is a choice, and if you choose to do that by going to another country, then do it, because tomorrow is not promised.
Look, it's your preference, it's your life, and you're responsible for your own happiness. So I'm down with anything anybody has to do or wants to do to make their life better, and that's how I look at it.
The bottom line, or my takeaway on this, is respect each other's preferences, and respect always begets respect. So treat your man with respect, then you'll be treated with respect as well.
Right on.
Yeah.
High five. All right. Man. Way to put that in there. I got you. Yeah. Preach, Jane. Preach.
So I hope you like our video for today.
Yeah, we enjoyed sharing the video with you. Hope you guys like the videos. Look, always, whether you agree or disagree, leave your comments below. I want to know what other people think. I know my points of view might be a little bit different, But I want to know what you think.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And you might as well check our other videos.
We got a whole bunch of other videos you can watch.
So this is Cheng.
Richie Rich.
We're out.
Deuces.